Hello and welcome to Cleo Divine Tarot. Today is a general reading about why they left. So, we're starting off with this flame card. I feel like for a lot of you people, this person hurts, okay? They hurt everything and everyone they touch. This is someone who seems very destructive, and if they're not, they think that they are. This is someone who also is very passionate, very driven, very motivated. I'm just hearing the more negative side of a flame. So although they may kind of light your fire, there is this sense that fire burns to the touch, right? So this is someone who definitely has, I feel like they've broken a lot of hearts. Let's see. Why did this person leave? Why did they walk away? Ooh. Okay. We have Lovers. We have Main Male. And we have Child. Oh my goodness. Okay. So, excuse me. I'd like to pull some extra cards for clarification. But for a lot of you, this infidelity that occurred resulted in another child, if you want to take it literally, okay? For others of you that did not happen, my assumption as to why this person left was, yes, they were involved with someone else. And it was catering to their childhood wounds, their inner child that had been just broken and shattered. So, kind of like when, I don't want to call people out if I say it that way. Whenever we have trauma, you can go one way or the other, right? You can go to either opposite end of the spectrum, or you can land somewhere in the middle. Sometimes when you have traumas, you'll land at the more toxic end of the spectrum if those wounds go unhealed. And I feel like that's what happened with this person. That's why they left, because this connection was challenging for them, because it was calling them to change, calling them to transform, and to heal their inner child. And this person didn't feel like they were ready for that. And so they sought comfort in someone or something else. Yeah, look at that. We have the Lovers, which in tarot it's 6, but it's 2 people, right? And then we have the 2 of Wands. Wands are passionate, they're driven. This person saw this future with someone else because, why? They felt like they didn't deserve happiness. They felt like they didn't deserve you. You were someone who was just so kind, so sincere, peaceful. And I feel like chaos is all this person has ever known in their life. Hence why they sought chaos with someone else, because you were giving this person comfort, rest, peace, love, serenity. You gave them hope for a future, hope for a family, hope for just happiness, hope for this 10 of Cups, right? And they don't feel and didn't feel that they were deserving of this. And it's like they self-sabotaged with someone else. Someone who was easier. Someone who was just a way out for them. I don't see that they truly love this person. I see that they love you, and that's not really a way to excuse their actions. However, they just felt very undeserving of your love. Your love was much more pure, is what I'm hearing. Yours was much more innocent, kind, generous, giving. And, sorry, that was like 4 cards. And they just wanted, it's like they just wanted a physical connection. That passion, right, with the flame. Give me just a second, let me get a sip of water. Okay. Let's take a look at some more details. Okay, we have Queen of Cups. Queen of Pentacles in reverse and Strength in reverse. You were very emotional, very empowering, very uplifting, very understanding. Someone whose love never ran dry for this person. I'm seeing the fish out of water. This person, unfortunately, was not ready for that. I literally just see a fish out of water on land struggling for air. And that's kind of what happened to them when they met you. And I know that sounds bad, and I'm not, please don't think I'm trying to be ugly towards you, because I'm not. I'm just saying that this person wasn't ready for it, and it was intense. And water is emotions. This is not someone who's used to being emotional. This is passion, you know, intimacy, lower chakras right here, okay? They are definitely not in tune with their heart chakra, with their heart center, with their emotions, their feelings. They're not used to people taking care of them, and I feel like you tried to nurture this person and love them and encourage them and provide them with comfort and to show them how brave and strong they really were. And it's like they didn't believe you. They didn't know how to believe you, because all they have ever known is people telling them how they're weak and they're not good enough and they're not wealthy enough, they're not stable enough, they're not kind enough, they're not attractive enough too, is what I'm hearing. Yeah, we have the, right there, King of Wands in reverse. They're not attractive enough. This person, for those of you that this person truly had a kid with someone else, I mean, for obvious reasons, it wrecked this connection. It burned this flame out so quickly. I'm just seeing this angel with the cup pouring that water directly onto this flame, onto the passion, onto the connection that you two shared. And it was such a sudden thing that caught this person off guard. And they didn't know what to do. It's like all their peace and happiness just flew away from them. The connection stopped. It became stagnant. They felt ungrounded. They weren't sure of their feelings or where to go. They weren't sure of the steps that they take next. What do they even do, right? And they felt like the possibility of having a happy ending with you was never going to happen if they got someone else pregnant or got pregnant by someone else. Now, for those of you who this is their inner child that was fearful in this connection from past trauma, it's similar with respect to, you know, the overall theme, but it's like their inner child grew impatient. There was no waiting in this connection because it was so uncomfortable. Not that they didn't feel loved by you, but they weren't ready for love. This is someone who doesn't know love. They run from love. They hide from love. They run from their feelings. This moon card is all about, you know, them hiding those feelings and having these secrets and pretending to be someone they're not and hiding behind a mask, having these illusions. But it's also telling me that they were afraid that was you. They were afraid you were hiding. You were hiding who you are, and you were lying to them about your feelings. Because their inner child, those trauma, those wounds, it's like it whispers in their ear. They're, you know, people only are nice to you or tell you they love you if they want something, not because they truly mean it. It's never real. It's never true. It's always a lie to get something from them. And they just feel like they've lost all hope. They've lost any chance at a happy ending or salvaging this connection with you because of their past. And so they chose to walk away, unfortunately. Let's see if we can pull some messages. Why? Why did this person walk away? You have love me in reverse. Yeah. I feel like they just don't understand love. I'm a very jealous person. I think we should slow down. It's not funny, I'm sorry. And we have sex, Ace of Swords in reverse, and Two of Pentacles in reverse. I'm open to compromise. So again, this person, they don't know how to give or receive love because they were never really given or able to give healthy forms of love when they were a child. And even into adolescence and adulthood, this person, I feel like this person's like a Casanova. Like, they conquer people. Like, they don't, it's just notches in their bedpost. This isn't someone who ever really tries to seek out true romantic relationships. And so for you to come along and hit them so hard with feelings and emotions that they were not ready for, it really scared this person, because they were scared they were going to get hurt in the process. But it's interesting to me that I'm a very jealous person comes up, even though this person was the one that was kind of cheating on you or leaving you for someone else. But I feel like, again, that jealousy stems from, you seem like a very kind-hearted person that interacts with a lot of people on the daily or easily gets along with people. Someone who's really nice and very attractive, and other people might mistake your kindness for flirting. And this person gets jealous if you interact with anyone. Excuse me. Like, you belong to them, even though you really don't. And that's a very toxic trait to have. But that's kind of their mindset, right? Is we were talking about conquering and ownership and property, kind of. Like, this person thinks that if you're in a relationship, you're mine. Nobody can talk to you. Nobody can touch you. Anything. Just completely seclude you from friends, family, everything. This person definitely was not ready for, like I said earlier, the intensity or the speed or the depth of this connection with the, I think we should slow down. Sex, obviously, this is addiction, obsession. I feel like with this devil card coming out here, it's, yes, this is someone who's very sexual in nature. We even have the flame coming out, but it's also talking about how their past has them bound, how their inner child, their trauma, their wounds have them chained to these very unhealthy coping mechanisms and unhealthy just actions and habits and characteristics when it comes to expressing their love, or even being in a relationship or a connection. This person is someone who, for a lot of you, you may be no contact right now. With the Ace of Swords in reverse, there's somebody who does not want to talk about specifically being jealous. They don't want to know who you're with, what you're doing, because it crushes them. Because they want something with you, they just can't have it because they're self-sabotaging so much. And with the I'm open to compromise, obviously, I feel like that's very straightforward. This person they were not ready to change. They were not ready to step up to the plate. Like I said, the flame is an interesting card because when you think about fire, like I said earlier, can hurt you. It can burn. I really think of like a control burn where they light a field on fire and burn everything down to the ground and everything's dead. It's blackened, it's covered in ash, it's gone. And then you see the beauty that can rise out of that from the flame being put out. So, you know, it's a double-edged sword to an extent. There's good and bad to a flame, to the destruction that can happen, to the potential rebirth, right? It kind of reminds me of the death card too. It's not just a death, but also a rebirth. But it's something that this person was just not ready for. So instead of like a death and rebirth process, they just ended it. They weren't ready to change. They weren't ready for transformation of any kind. And I think that, unfortunately, in the process of realizing that, it left you burned, left you scorned, left you hurt. But I don't want you to think that this person is not hurt as well, because they are. Yeah, I'm terrified, yeah. Do you think about me too? This person does miss you. And they are terrified of this connection and terrified of what it means, but that does not excuse their actions, right? So that is your reading for today. So if this did resonate with you, please leave a comment below and tell me how it resonated. If you did enjoy this reading, go ahead, give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you are interested in this content. And if you're interested in personal readings, I do offer those on my Etsy shop, which is linked in the description box below. I'll see you guys in the next video.